Let me cut across to Congress spokesperson joining us on the phone line. Sir, how would you look at this case? At this point, we're looking at the BJP Yuva Morcha blaming the PFI, SDPI of hacking one of their own to death. The Karnataka police now detaining 10 people. Still no clarity on who those assailants are. Your take.
The visuals that we're seeing on your channel is an absolute endorsement of the feeling in the entire state. The law and order system has collapsed and crashed. Such things are nothing beyond communalization and polarization. It is so unfortunate that BJP is playing politics over dead bodies. It is shameful and condemnable. At any cost, we are going to ask the Home Minister to resign because he is unfit. He is unfit as a politician and unfit as a Home Minister. It is more than 30 murders. This is 31 that is happening, and none of them have come to a conclusion. No convictions happened whatsoever in spite of the BJP being in power in the state and in the center. It is shameful. These things should not take a communal turn. We demand a separate SIT investigation on this, and the culprits have to be punished immediately. Please resign. Mr. Home Minister, please resign. You are unfit. This is, this is not a one-day affair.
Shankar Guha, they're looking at miscreants coming in from Kerala because they had Kerala number plates on their bikes. This is what is suspected. The allegation is against the PFI, SDPI. The BJP has been targeting the PFI, SDPI, calling them a radical outfit and that they must be banned. This is what they've been claiming as per what the NIA has highlighted, that there could be, the PFI could be involved in several activities that could be that could lead to national threat. But so far, no ban on the PFI or the SDPI. The blame here is that SDPI or PFI has carried out this murder as well. On that regard, how do you expect the government to progress with this?
As it is, the BJP government is used to taking unilateral decisions without any discussions and deliberations over anything. What is preventing them from banning these radical outfits if they feel so? If they have enough proof on that, what is preventing them from banning these outfits? They are in the center, they are in the state. There's nothing that is preventing them. It is just lack of will. They don't want to. If they had to ban this, they would have done that. They just want to use this particular opportunity to communalize and use it for their political benefits. They don't care about the dead. They don't care about the people of our state. It is nothing beyond politics. For them, it is a politics and power. That's it.
You know, here, as the police investigates, there's also some information on whether this man who was murdered, Praveen, has supported Kanhaiya Lal, the man who was murdered in Udaipur, Rajasthan, for supporting Nupur Sharma. So, because he put up a post on that, on his social media platform, he could have come under fire by some miscreants. That's what the angle is that the BJP is claiming.
No, let me be categorical in saying, as a party, we demand the highest possible investigation. The Congress party demands the highest possible investigation in this case, and not just in this case. In all the 30 murders that have happened over the last few years, do it. Punish the culprits. What is preventing them? It is just going to be 3-4 days of this hangama and this drama. Beyond that, nobody knows what is happening. I quoted earlier also when I spoke to you in the morning, in the case of Hemant, who died in Shimoga, who knows who killed him? It is 3 months. It's just those 3-4 days of drama that they did, and nobody knows who killed him now.
Harsha, you mean?
Yeah, Harsha. Sorry, sorry for that. It's Harsha. So nobody knows who killed him.
They have arrested a bunch of them. They're in prison.
They have arrested, but what is happening? Beyond that, nothing. Beyond that, nothing. And that, I'm telling you, the 30 cases like this pending in the court of law. Nothing has gone into conclusion. Why? I mean, come on. Have some mercy. Show some humanity. Show some concern for the people who have voted for you. As a youth who was talking to you just before I could talk to you, he has just said the exact sentiment of the entire state. It is not himself. Take my word. BJP party members and workers are not going to vote for the party this time. That is the state of affairs. That the BJP members, they're into sexual harassment.
From the looks of it,
they're into
Mr.
politics.
Shankar Guha, from the looks of it, we are seeing that the BJP Yuva Morcha is very angry with the BJP senior leadership because here they have stopped Nalin Kumar Katil's vehicle. They're literally heckling and pushing, shoving that vehicle there. He may be seated inside that car, but those visuals are quite scary when Nalin Kumar Katil is inside that car and the BJP Yuva Morcha members are trying to push and pull at that car and lodge their protest. So are we seeing a divide here?
They're seeing, they're tasting their own medicine. Paraya mal japna, Ram Naam japna, paraya mal apna. That cannot happen here. You can't give balidhan of somebody for your political benefits. I'm sure the youth are upset and they have a reason to be so. They have a reason to be so. They will certainly teach, especially this communal tensions are extremely high in the South Canara and North Canara region. I'm sure the youth, the citizens of that particular part of the country are going to teach the BJP a befitting reply this time in the elections, which is coming up very soon.
Right. Shankar Guha, you say that these many murders in the last couple of months or in the last 2 years, ever since the BJP took over, 2 to 3 years, none of those cases have come to a conclusion. But do you also say that we are seeing an increased number of hate crimes happening in the state of Karnataka?
Absolutely, not just in Karnataka, throughout the country. Other than community, this government doesn't have any developmental agenda. They cannot talk on any development. They cannot talk on any progress. All that they can do is communalize and polarize. They are running the entire country with this particular issue. And Karnataka, which is going to go for elections in 23 May, is going to witness more number of such incidents. This is a particular warning, or you want to take it as a preemptive measure. What you want to do is up to the state. Karnataka is going to witness more such divide because it's an election going state. Somebody has to take up this issue and ensure that the peace and harmony is maintained and established in the state. The police have to get into their action without coming into any sort of political pressures.